Our first student commencement speaker is Andrea Allen. Andrea is a passionate racial and social justice advocate, born to Caribbean parents and raised in Brooklyn, New York. Her strong interest in advocating for marginalized communities and educating people about social injustice led her back to school. This first-generation college student is earning her bachelor's degree in interdisciplinary studies with a concentration in advocacy and social justice studies. She has presented papers and research at writers' conferences for the African Literature Association, as well as last year's University Without Walls Social Justice Residency. She looks forward to continuing her education by earning a master's degree in human rights and dedicating her career to writing and presenting research defending human rights in LGBTQ+ issues, as well as discussing anti-racism in medicine, sustainable agriculture, how to confront gender-based violences, and solutions to genocide, among other issues. In other words, it's not just younger adults, but older adults too, who work to change the world. Joining her today are her mother, Nadia McKee, and her partner, Raina Arzu. Please join me in welcoming Andrea Allen.
UMass Amherst, faculty, friends, and family, it is truly an honor to stand before you today. As I navigated early adulthood, I was fearful of not finding my place or space in the world. I was surrounded by those who always knew exactly what they wanted to be and what they wanted to do in life. Meanwhile, I wanted to take a bite out of everything. I wanted to write and tell stories. I wanted to travel and see the world. I wanted to talk to people and hear their stories. I wanted to make a difference in the world. Where I should have seen a creative young mind needing patience, support, and a bit of guidance to navigate this big world, I instead saw a young mind who couldn't be serious, was emotional, impulsive, and way behind in life. I always thought that I was out of my league with some of the things I wanted to do, but I, like so many of us, was wrong, so wrong about that. I would come to realize that I was limiting myself, not knowing that I was limitless. I had let too much of what people said, all the little outside voices, drown out the sound of my own voice, my own thoughts, my own carefree spirit. I began a slow yet steady process of learning to listen to myself. Once I learned the value of my own voice, that I contributed to a larger narrative, that is when the power shifted. I could do anything. I was not way behind in life. I was right where I was supposed to be, always. I hope that each and every one of you knows that you are right where you are supposed to be. It doesn't matter how long it took you, because the obstacles that you faced, others may not have been able to face them. If you ever thought that you were out of your league, you were wrong. If you ever thought that you weren't enough, you were wrong. If you ever thought that the limits other people placed on you were valid, you were wrong. Please remember this. You must always be two things. One, be humble, for you are a tiny speck of dust in this great universe. But two, remember who you are, because every great thing in this universe is within you. I would like to thank the UWW faculty and staff, my advisor and professor, Dr. Mitch Boucher, Dr. Connie Griffin, Dr. Jacqueline Castledine, Donna Devine, Wesley Days, Miles Sanders, and all the professors who rallied behind me and held space for me and are a huge part of the reason I stand here today. A special thank you to my mom, who believed in me before I believed in myself and will forever be the light in my darkest hour. To Raina, my love, who kissed my tears and supported me in the decision to go back to school. To my dads, who showered me with words of wisdom. To Dr. Natasha Chippenberry, who lit the spark in me and with kindness, patience, and care, encouraged me to see all that I am. To my Uncle Desmond, who is probably the proudest of me today and who I wish was still here to hold my hand. Thank you to the rest of my family and friends who supported me on this journey. And to my classmates and all the students at the University Without Walls, I hope that you continue to see all that you are and know that we are all right where we belong. Thank you.